gave up on it because I was like,
You went for it twice. I remember you went for it twice. I just kept fighting your gi around my neck. That's when I just kept going back.
oh wait, that's fine. That's her. No. So you start with it, like you feel the ball here, right?
Right.
You get under the arm here, you secure the arm or whatever, you keep your hand here until you can pass the ball up top. So I know the first block is that if you put your hand up, that ruins it. So I have to keep this hand down. And then I feed it through here. So once I have it through here, I grab it here and I hold it. And then this hand thumbs up and grabs it up here. That's where you set it up. And then the elbow comes down here, touches the ground. So the first setup for the choke is you sit out here.
Yeah.
Right? So here you can get a choke if it's tight enough. But then I'm gonna pull you towards my right side this way. And then that's gonna bring you over me. Right? So that's set up for, I'm just letting it loose, but you keep it tight.
Right.
So if it's still not hitting here, then you start tightening, you get up here. It's hard to get up, but you get up here and you sit here. Or you sprawl out and you keeping that, you start walking towards that way. But I'm trying to see if there's, besides that hand coming up, once you have it in, if there's a way the person can stop it. Because I know he stopped it, but I don't remember what you
I
did.
definitely had a hand inside.
Right. That's his number one defense. Every time he sees a lapel, like he's gonna grab here and open it up. Because once you go there,
Right.
you see he's able to create that slap. So now go ahead.
There's no choke.
No, because he's pulling down.
So even if I tighten it here, like I
Go ahead.
have the bicycle grip thing, there's no choke.
It starts to
go.
Yeah, it does start to choke.
So I'm guessing from here, so hold on tight to it. From here, once you sit out, and I'm gonna just pull it like,
Okay, try to move the other side.
and you're here,
Right.
you still have the hand?
Yeah.
I guess here makes it tighter?
Right. Once you do that motion, but my hand is still pulling.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's how he's defending.
I guess this is where you start
Right.
to walk.
But you see how I'm following you?
Yeah.
So every time you create that space to apply pressure, I just follow you with my hips.
So
then
if you have the hand there, and you can follow with the hips, that's a way to like, it stops the
I
pressure.
had a whole fist in there too, so it wasn't just here. I had a whole. It was wrapped around my wrist, so like it would add like I had a lap stacked up my fist right over my neck. So.
So if there's a way that once you roll over, instead of going around here, right, off of my body, if you could come up like in a knee and belly and go like this, start moving it, the choke this way, what that would do is keep my hips on the floor and I can't follow you anymore.
But wouldn't that take the leverage of the choke out? Because now you're coming up. Because I'm guessing the whole reason why when the person goes over, the whole reason why it gets tightened is because first you had it here. Now that they went over, it's here, right? It's twisted, right? And then the more you apply pressure that way, the more it's going to tighten because you have the bottom hand on the lapel.
Right, but every time you apply pressure that way, my hips follow.
Right.
But if you're somehow
So you mean put the pressure
knee
that
on-
way, but put a knee up.
put a knee on me.
Okay.
And that sinks my hip to the floor and I can't follow. Theoretically, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Because then you're pinning my hips. And then you're still able to like the hip is here, right? And you still can move, look how much I've moved, and yet my knee's still there, putting that pressure. You know, and I think that one will allow you to increase that pressure.
Because on the demonstration video for this, it's the guy does that. He brings him over. He sits out the other way and he starts walking like crab walking like this. You know, walking
Yeah.
forward like that, but holding on here. And then he does it. The ref calls it out as soon as he lets go. The guy just he put the guy to sleep.
Right.
But the guy was trying to follow him. He just, I guess, that he kept walking enough.
And maybe his hand wasn't really in there because the minute you had it, like the first time it was tight, the second time with my hand there wasn't tight. But then once you came here, we rolled, it got tight again. But then you started walking away and I started following you, the pressure kind of went back down. So it was like, So if the person,
All right. We ought to be trying that from now on.
I see some people put forward roll and do that stuff sometimes. I can't. I don't know the joke itself, but
Forward roll?
Yeah, he's like a forward roll.
That's
Tighten it up, yeah.
That's intense.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
a
know
lot of
exactly the
motion.
mechanics to that, but I've seen people put forward roll into the.
That has to be like little people stuff, right? Or no?
As long as you can forward roll, you know, don't tighten the choke up because from there, I think you know, you have zero slack after that.